Michel Moore, nominated Monday by Mayor Eric Garcetti to be the next chief of the Los Angeles Police Department, no doubt has the hands-on experience needed for the job. He ran the LAPD's day-to-day operations for several years and served in key positions during some of its most challenging episodes in recent decades, including the aftermath of the infamous Rampart corruption scandal of the late 1990s. Assuming the city council approves him for the post, Moore will need to draw on that experience, the skills he has acquired, and the lessons he has learned over the course of his 37-year career to map out the future of policing, not just in the city, but around the nation. At a news conference, Moore acknowledged that one of his primary tasks would be to provide police officers with the best tools and training to both make the right split-second decision on whether to use deadly force and to survive the encounter. Advertisement Much of the job of chief is, in fact, a delicate balancing act. Redeploy officers to crime hotspots and leave other parts of town underpoliced. Protect law-abiding residents of high-crime areas, but intrude on their dignity with stops and searches. Crack down on officer misconduct, but lose the trust of the rank and file. Anyone who lived through the videotaped beating of Rodney King in 1991 knows that excessive uses of police force, especially against unarmed African American men, are nothing new. But in retrospect, the King beating was mild compared with the killings caught on video in more recent years and viewed by millions of people around the world. A successful police chief has to be better than good and must be more than right. Share quote and link. A successful police chief has to be better than good and must be more than right. A chief must be a visionary, a diplomat, and ambassador. A chief must be politic without being dismissed by officers and communities as a mere politician with stripes and a badge. Policing necessarily involves questions of race, equity, and politics, and it will not go unnoticed that Moore, who by heritage is Basque, was chosen over two other finalists, one Latino and the other African American. Part of his challenge will be to earn the trust of those communities. Anyone watching Moore humbly accepting the mayor's nomination can be forgiven for thinking the new chief is a bit of a softy. People who have worked with him know better. He is thoughtful yet tough, a bit wonky yet demanding. Whether he likes it or not, his job will be to lead not just the Los Angeles Police Department but policing, nationwide, as an honorable profession and culture that require constant updating and reevaluation. It is a demanding task, not to mention somewhat thankless. He deserves thanks for taking it on, even as he prepares to be scrutinized for how